Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. So about a year ago I did an update on how my life is so far as a flight attendant. So this is kind of like an update of what's going on. So first things first, my weight loss. Myself a little pat in the back. So I went from 206 pounds, I went down to 185 pounds. I still have about 15-20 more pounds to lose to get back to my normal weight, but I'll get there. As I start eating airplane food, it goes up. So what is my advice to you? Do not eat airplane food, because that's gonna make you gain weight, like a lot of weight. Like airplane food is like the worst thing you can eat. I went to the doctor's office one time. I think I had a cold or something, and he like threatened me. He was like, "So do not eat the airplane food. Do not eat it." I'm like, oh my god. It's like it's everywhere, and it's like every day. And then you got days like, that cinnamon roll looks so good, and that quiche, that cheese looks nice. But that cheesecake, it's really good. And then you got soda, and you got that. It's like, boom, before you know it, you got a bunch of sugar, you got a bunch of salt, and that is where I messed up. My weight fluctuates, like I said, sometimes. It just depends on what I eat. But yeah, don't eat the airplane food. That is airplane food. Do not eat it. That is the best advice that I can give to you, because honestly, that's gonna be the number one downside about this job. That's probably like the only downside about this job is possibly gaining weight. And I say possibly because not everybody gains weight. Some people don't gain, some people gain more than others, but typically like 90% of flight attendants gain weight by eating the airplane food. So they just don't. They just don't, and just don't do it. You get this job, run away from it, don't look at it, just eat before you get on the plane. So when you get on the plane, I'm full, I already ate, I don't need it, I don't want it, you can walk away. So that's one thing, so I got that out the way. I've been to several countries now from the last update. I'm going to try to remember them all because I just don't really remember. I've been to Thailand, to South Korea. I've been to Peru, Geneva, England, Amsterdam, Frankfurt. I've been to Spain. I practically live in Spain. Let me tell you guys, like, I love Spain. Like, I love Spain. I want to get married with someone in Spain or just somewhere in Europe. But if that doesn't happen, well, you know, we can't choose them all. But Spain, and I love Spain. Like, I literally go to Spain just to hang out. I got a weekend. I feel like chilling in Spain. And I can do that. Like, I just love it. I got friends already over there. Like, it's awesome. You can practically live anywhere in the world you want. You can hang out anywhere in the world you want. Have friends all over the place. You know, and it feels good, especially when you're young. Like, you know, it's the best time to do it because then you're married, you got kids. I mean, you can't really be hanging out on weekends in Spain with kids. You know, you got to go home, you know. And that's honestly what I would rather do. If I have kids and a family and a husband, I want to do that. Be home with my husband. Right now, I'm single. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no husband. What you think I'm going to do? I'm going to Spain. And I'm going to travel, and I'm going to meet people, and we're going to go out, we're going to have a good time, we're going to dance. That's what this is about, okay? So this is the best time to do it. So if you're young, excited, energy, be a flight attendant, you know, maybe not that part, you know, but it's just the energy, the excitement, the positivity, the liking people. It's the best job to have. This is honestly, in my opinion, the best job in the world. Like, it can be a Monday and I'm like, I don't gotta go to work. It could be a Tuesday, I ain't gotta go to work. Some weekends you work, some weekends you don't. It's just nice. You get to kind of choose what schedule you want, which is awesome. Like, it's fun. Like, no more 9-to-5 desk. Like, that's one thing that I've done all my life, aside from being a waitress, which I loved being a waitress. I loved it. You know, it's like, especially working at IHOP. I loved working at IHOP. When I used to work at IHOP, I used to joke around with people. So people would be waiting there, you know, on a weekend, it's Sunday. People would be waiting there for like 20 minutes. And then I would call them up and I'd be like, Jimmy, party of 5? Yeah. And I'd be like, just 5 more minutes. And they'd be like, oh my God. Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, this table's ready. No, I'm just kidding. You know, but it was fun. You know, I have fun with people. You know, you gotta joke around a little bit. No more 9-to-5. Like, waking up, traffic, it's Monday, Tuesday, hump day, Thursday, well, it's almost Friday, and then Friday's here, it's like, oh, it's Friday, and Saturday, and then Sunday, we're back at it, oh, tomorrow's Monday. You know, I don't even know what day it is half the time. I don't know what time it is. I'm lucky enough to know what year it is, so that's good. Like, I genuinely don't even know what today is. I'll find out when I edit the computer, you know, the video on the computer. I just don't know. It's someday, and it's okay. I live my life day by day, and I'm having fun with it, and it's great, you know? It's fun. Another exciting news is I got a tattoo in Thailand. It's in Thailand. I mean, you can't get more efficient than that. Come on, that's pretty legit, you know what I'm saying? The reason I got my tattoo is because just because someone doesn't look like you and I doesn't mean that they don't have feelings, they don't have love, or they don't deserve the same love. When I went to Thailand, it's one of those things, when you hear Vegas, you think of casinos, you think about going gambling. When you think of New York, you think of Times Square. LA, you think of movie stars. You think of Thailand, you think of elephants, you know? So that was my thing. I got on, you know, to Thailand, and I'm looking for places to ride elephants. On one, and I got to feed them, I got to bathe them, and I got to ride the elephant. Honestly, bathing them and feeding them was the best part of the experience. Riding the elephant was the worst experience of my life. Like, genuinely, it was the worst. Why was it the worst? Because for one, I thought I was gonna die, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, I legit thought I was gonna die. You just sit on the elephant's neck, you put both of your palm of your hands on the head of the elephant, and you just go. There's nothing to sustain to. It's one of those things where off you go. And so there's times that I was like wobbling, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna fall off. And the elephant's huge. I mean, the elephant's like here, and then the ground's like here. It's like, and then there's rocks around. Like, it ain't looking too good for you. Ears are right there, so I could hold on to it, like, you know, in case I feel like I'm gonna fall. But then it might freak him out, I get him angry, and then I'm gonna stump by an elephant. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, the odds are just not good. On top of all that, though, the big elephant was chained to the little elephant. I don't know if it was a female or male, but there were times that the baby elephant was tired and didn't feel like moving forward. They were chained together, which was bad enough as it was. Baby elephant would lay on the floor, would lay on the ground, and the big elephant would push it with the trunk, like, come on, let's go, like you can see. And the baby elephant didn't want to get up. So then the owner comes around, and he's got all these rocks, and he's throwing the rocks at the elephant. He's like, ah, you know, yelling at the elephant. It was just like awful. It was like heartbreaking. Like, you could tell that they were exhausted. They were tired. And me sitting on that elephant, I felt like I was advertising, like I was publicly just saying, I'm on an elephant and I don't care. Like, that's like what it kind of felt like. Like, especially when you could see that they're like, I didn't notice it because when I got on the elephant, it was just one of those things like, oh, here's the big elephant. But then the little one came on, but I was already on top. And then as we're moving along, you can kind of pick up the scenario. You can kind of pick up what's really going on. So I picked that up really quickly. And it was just awful. Like, I just hated the whole experience of riding an elephant. Throwing the rocks at the baby elephant, like, they were tired. I'm telling you, do not go to Thailand to ride the elephants. I know it's one of those things that you think about doing when you go there, but honestly, feeding the elephants and bathing them was the best part. Like, check out these videos.
Yep.
Yeah, so you see like the videos, like feeding the elephants and like bathing them. It was like a really nice time. Riding them, not so much. Just don't do it. Like, the benefits of having this job is that you can go around and you can educate yourself about the culture. You can read about it, but certain things can be biased. You can read about it and it might not be as accurate. Or it could just be stereotypes. But when you're there in the country, seeing it with your own eyes, experiencing it with your own body, like, it doesn't get as real as that. So when I travel, I ask a lot of questions because I do want to learn and I want to educate not only myself but those around me. So when they go to Thailand, they know, I don't want to ride an elephant. I already know what it's about. There's tons of videos that you can find online about the cruelty of the business behind it. So if you really love the elephants, don't ride them. Just don't do it. Now I understand afterwards why there were so many places that rescued them and specifically said no riding, because they would rescue the elephants from these places and take them and put them back into the nature where they belong. And luckily the business is going down, but there's still some out there, you know, quite a few out there that, you know, they abuse and really hurt and damage the elephant. It's awful. So that's why I got the tattoo. I got it in Chiang Mai in Thailand after the whole thing happened. I wanted something for me, and you know, just a promise to myself and just a reminder to not only me, but anyone who asked about it, I can say, yeah, I got that because it's animal cruelty. It was the worst experience. Do not ride the elephants. Go there, bathe them, feed them, enjoy your time in Thailand, but don't do that. So that's, you know, something I want to share with you guys. If you do have any questions about any other places of the ones that I've mentioned, feel free to ask me if you're going to go to some place, kind of give you some tips and whatnot, because, you know, I want to be the middle person to say, this is what you should do, this is what you might want to avoid, because I kind of been there, done that scenario. If I don't really know, then I could just be honest and say, you know what, I don't really know. I'll probably be there next week or whatever. I can let you know, or I can ask around because I work with people that travel, of course. So that'll be an opportunity for you to kind of get ready for what's ahead. Otherwise, please make sure you hit like, subscribe. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask because I would love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, much love, stay positive, stay beautiful, and stay blessed. Bye-bye.